Get ready for a front row seat to the world of cinema. This is FK Bytes YouTube channel, your destination for thoughtful movie analysis and passionate reviews. Join us as we explore the magic that unfolds in every frame. Today we're going to watch a review of the 2017 science fiction horror film Alien Covenant, which was written by John Logan and Dante Harper and based on a story by Michael Green and Jack Paiglin. It was directed and produced by Ridley Scott. It is the sixth film in the Alien franchise, a follow-up to 2012's Prometheus, and the second in the prequel series. It highlights on the crew of a colony ship that discovers something horrifying after landing on an unknown planet. In the opening scene, business tycoon Peter Weyland talks in a lakeside apartment using his recently activated Android phone. After looking at the statue by Michelangelo, the android decides to call himself David. Weyland says they will go together one day to find the origin of humanity. Weyland feels unsettled and David remarks about his infinite lifespan in contrast to his. In 2104 AD, 11 years after the Prometheus expedition, the colonization ship Covenant is 7 years from reaching planet Origi, 6 with 2,000 colonists in stasis and 1,140 human embryos in cold storage. The ship is monitored by Walter, an advanced android model that physically resembles David. When a neutrino burst damages the ship, Walter reanimates the human crewmates. The ship's captain, Jake Branson, is incinerated when his stasis pod malfunctions. While repairing the ship, the crew picks up a transmission of a human voice from a nearby planet which appears eminently more habitable than Origi, 6. Despite the protests of Daniels, Branson's widow, that this new, perfect, planet is too good to be true, the new captain, Christopher Oram, decides they will investigate. With pilot Tennessee maintaining Covenant in orbit, his wife Ferris flies a lander to the planet's surface, where an expedition team tracks the transmission signal to a crashed alien ship. Crew members Ledward and Hallett are infected by spores from fungus-like organisms. Oram's wife, Corrine, helps the rapidly deteriorating Ledward back to the lander, where Ferris quarantines both inside the medbay. A small pale alien creature, Neomorph, bursts from Ledward's back, killing him, and mauls Corrine to death. Ferris tries to kill the creature with a shotgun but triggers an explosion that kills her and destroys the lander. Nearby in the fields, another Neomorph bursts from Hallett's mouth, killing him. The creatures attack the remaining crew, killing crew member Anchor. The remaining crew kills one Neomorph before David, who survived the Prometheus mission, appears and scares off the other. David leads the crew to a temple in a city full of dead humanoids. He tells them that, upon his and fellow Prometheus survivor Elizabeth Shaw's arrival at the planet, their ship accidentally released a pathogen that annihilated all fauna on the planet, and that Shaw perished when the ship crashed. Attempts to radio the Covenant are prevented by ion storms. When the remaining Neomorph infiltrates the temple and kills crewmember Rosenthal, David tries to communicate with it and is incensed when Oram shoots it dead. Oram questions David, who reveals the aliens are a result of his releasing and experimenting with the pathogen to produce new lifeforms, before tricking Oram into being attacked by a facehugger. A new form of creature, the protomorph, later erupts from Oram's chest, killing him. As the others search for Oram and Rosenthal, Walter finds Shaw's dissected corpse, used by David as material for his evolving creature designs. David states that humanity is a dying and unworthy species and that his designed creature is a perfect organism that will eradicate them. When Walter disagrees, David incapacitates him and threatens Daniels. Walter heals himself and engages David, allowing Daniels to escape. Elsewhere, another facehugger attacks security chief Dan Lope. Crewmember Cole quickly cuts it off, leaving Lope with acid burns on his face. The now fully grown protomorph kills Cole, while Lope escapes and meets up with Daniels. Tennessee arrives in a lander to extract Daniels, Lope and Walter, who says David has expired. They kill the attacking protomorph and return to the Covenant. The next morning, Daniels and Tennessee discover another protomorph has burst from Lope's chest, killing him, and is loose on the Covenant. It matures and kills crew members Ricks and Upworth while they are in the shower having sex, with loud music preventing them from hearing the alarm and warning on the PA system. Daniels and Tennessee lure the creature into Covenant's terraforming bay and eject it into space. Covenant resumes its voyage to Origi. 6. As Walter puts Daniels in stasis, she realizes he is actually David but is unable to escape from her pod before falling asleep. Once David has examined the colonists, he regurgitates 2 facehugger embryos and stores them in cold storage alongside the human embryos. Posing as Walter, he sends a transmission in which he says all crew members except Daniels and Tennessee were killed by the earlier solar flare incident. Thank you for watching the full video. Join us for epic tales, intimate dramas, and thought-provoking masterpieces that resonate with our souls. Don't forget to hit the notification bell, so you never miss an opportunity to dive into the captivating world of cinema.